going on? I got glasses. Just for painting. Microphone working. Lighting's alright. Can't really get rid of this thing. This is my little zoom function. Hopefully everybody is having a lovely Friday. I'm painting little lions. And I bought glasses just to do that. I'm gonna actually get some zoomed lit ones. And not like with lighting, not like lit. But for now I got these. And man, I don't know how you guys do it. I immediately lost them too. I was immediately part of the I lost my glasses crew. I had packed them away in a box and put them up in a shelf somewhere. I'm very early, I know. I had a plan already, I was ready to go. And then I double earlied by saying that I was going to start at 1, and then didn't. I started at whatever time it is now. Can you guys even hear that music at all? It's pretty quiet over here, it looks like. I'm going to bring it up. I'm going to think that it needs to be up a little bit. For those who give a crap. I don't know what that was. I can't read it. Oh, resubscribe for 4 months. Thank you over there on Twitch. Awesome. So I'm painting. Yeah. It's not going to be super exciting, but we'll hang out and we'll talk. I set up my painting area in the stink room, but then it's not very personable, so I decided to just do it here. If I ever need to paint something quickly, I can run over there. And I can stretch my camera all the way to my painting area now, my paint area, spray paint and finishes and glues. So that's awesome. Anyways, where was I? Oh yeah. We're doing the little lions. Oh, I gotta fix that logo transition music here. Let's move you guys up here. No, over here. The excitement. I know it's all like, I had dry brushed over it just to try and find the edges because it was driving me a little nuts, you know? So we get to just, because the this line will be black when it's done. I just, yeah. I was losing my mind a bit. Yeah, so right away you're seeing the excitement we're in for today. I don't know what to tell you. This is something that's gotta be done. It's gotta be done today, really. Oh, Jesus Christ. Come on, glasses. So I will just continuously race around this and try not to fuck it up too much. Diomedes says, stick with me, I have a radical idea. Maybe you should make a small bit of leather armor with, I know this is out there, but maybe a Viking style carving of a serpent. I know, I'm crazy. Hey, come on now. You know me too well. I like serpents. You know why? Because I can draw them really easily. Anybody up to any crafting today? Oh my god, these fucking glasses. Jason's not staying long. He's got to do a online course for a new job. Nice. Man, these glasses are brutal, but super awesome at the same time. I can just look at the people that are sticking around. I'm like, maybe a painting stream isn't the top thing people want to see, but I just got to do it. It's either do this and not stream. I just got to stream, so you know, whatever. Sometimes added excitement, sometimes little tiny paintbrush strokes, you know? Fucking hair. These are Amy's lines. She might be in chat today, I don't know. I stole her lines with permission because I love them. Holy fuck. You really gotta get used to like looking and not looking and looking over the edge instead of just, I keep looking through the glasses. When I look up, I'm like, ugh, ugh. These little tiny lions. I'm working on eye patches with acrylic dragon's eyes in them, says Christopher. Sounds awesome. Fuck. Alright, I need to do one of these. Alright, take this off. Perfect. Put my amazing glasses back on. Hell yeah. It is definitely tedious painting. There'll be painting and gluing and hand stitching. And many tears. Many tears. We get to hang out though. Remember, I work alone, so you guys are my my weekly and now it's like twice a week social time. You know? Thank you. Oh. Get behind my ear, you bastard. Come on. Here we go. What's this one like? It's alright. Do you guys have a camera preference for the little paint strokes? I'm just, you know, I got multiple cameras, I might as well utilize them. You know, bought some storage cubes so I can better display my Lego sets. Nice. I need to buy some Lego sometime. Whenever I'm in a store that has Lego, I certainly look at the Lego. I just never buy any. I'm like, this would be badass, and I would never get around to doing anything with it. You know? Or any of you like me, you have boxes of stuff and that you haven't touched? I still have to paint up my kill team. Now that I got space, and like these glasses and just general space is the key thing. I can just start painting minis. Minis, right? Right? That's what I'm gonna do? Maybe? Maybe? These fucking glasses. Trust says, I'm calling for collab. You know, Magnus has a knife sheath for his dad's knife on his to-do list. Interesting, interesting. I'm gonna switch my windows around so I can not miss shit. There. And this one, I'm just gonna close. There. Other than not being able to see very well. I need these to be able to zoom at range too. They're only for up close, and it'd be nice if I could just look up and they would be zooming in on the text. And hey, if anybody has painting tips, yell them out. I'm like, I could use a bigger brush, but then I'd be switching back and forth for detail. Add a little water in here. Smooth it out a bit. You know, it builds all the Lego sets. Well, that's smart, because I don't do that kind of stuff. I put it in boxes and leave it. Which I don't do that much anymore because I learned my lesson. But I still have, yeah, as I was saying, I still have that kill team from Warhammer that I gotta paint. Did everybody go over to Patreon and pick up that free pattern? I can't remember if it was... What's the date today? Yeah, so on the 1st I released a free pattern on Patreon. If you're not on Patreon, or if you are on Patreon and didn't notice, there's a free pattern over there, so go grab that. $14 months, Trust. Thank you. Your miniature bag of shame got bigger? I got out of doing minis for ages, so I've got, all I have right now is a not finished Blood Bowl team, but I was almost kind of finished. I was like more than halfway through it, which for me is almost finished. And then that kill team. That's too big. This will be better. You know, it says, because we definitely don't have room to just stockpile. Everything's out on display. Nice. Well, that's really watery. What did I do there? That's way too much water. I'm just gonna fuck it up with that brush. Whew. Did I pick up the wrong? Oh, this is a different brush. I thought I was using my little baby one. This isn't too bad. Oh, sore feet already. Hey there, PS Leather. This is gonna be a bit tight. There will definitely be touching up all over the place. I'm like perched like a pigeon on my chair because I need to cut out. I've said this before. I wonder if I can just stretch my feet into here. No, that's a terrible idea. Oh. I need to cut out under my bench because it's got these drawers in the way, or not drawers, shelves in the way. And I keep mentioning it and not doing it. So obviously, if you didn't figure it out by now, these little, all of this was lasered. My little laser lines. Oh. Fucking Christ. Little lasered lions. Eh. I shall fix it up after. The cow, when I get down here, I can't even see these toes. I just gotta kind of pray and then touch it up after I can see them. All right. Same with these claws. Can barely see it. then put the storage on the corners, then you'll have sturdy table legs. Oh, I missed the first part. Because we definitely don't have room to just... Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. Definitely. That's... It's got to be done. I could even just cut out 2 spots for my legs. A little ghetto adjustment here. Just... More like a half-assed adjustment really is what it would be. Never-ending painting. How many viewers we got? 11! See, I knew this wasn't going to be a stream for the ages, but whatever. There are the hardcores in here, the diehards, which I appreciate. I'm also super early, so people may not be expecting this. Thanks for hanging out with us, PS. You're very close, Latigo. You're very close. I'm not really good at heraldry stuff. I guess you're spot on considering where it's at right now. There will be adjustments to the laurel wreath that will change your heraldic, whatever the hell it's called, thingy. Oh, come on, little lions, paint yourselves. Not really. Just gotta do it and then fix it up after. There we go. Hard to even see shit. That wasn't even the right spot. All right, let's get some black in here. Oh my god. Let's keep doing this one for now.
Latigo says it's been a long time since I played with Heraldry. I've never really played with Heraldry as far as the terminology goes. I've avoided it at all costs, honestly. Come on, shaky fingers, let's go. Not too bad. I've got fine tip brushes. I just haven't broken out the super fine yet because I don't know. I don't know why I haven't, honestly. Just looking for coverage here. I think I would still miss stuff with the fine tip. Like, where's my? Let's see. Oh yeah, Leathercraft? That's awesome. Oh. This brush just picks up so little stuff. Like, come on, buddy. There we go. Brush drive me nuts. I don't know what's going on with it, but it's bugging me. I'd rather fuck up and then fix it than not put anything down on the tip, on the piece. Yeah, this is for the Coronet / crown. No, I'm using miniature paints. Vallejo mini paints. I've got Angelus as well. I just prefer these paints. They're just easy to open and pour onto my what's it called? A wet pad?
If you guys don't have a wet pad, you should get a wet pad. That's not gonna do anything. These are awesome. Love them. When did I start? I started at 12:30. People aren't super interested in this. 12:30, stream till 2:30. I gotta be home by 4. And this has to be done. That's gonna be tight. I'm just thinking of switching it up in a bit here, just so people don't lose their minds with me just painting all the time. Because I can see the viewers and it's, you know, people are like, what? I don't want to watch somebody paint little tiny black brush strokes for 2 hours. Neither would I. Unless they're also dancing and singing at the same time, which not gonna happen. Hey, Engels. Oh. Now this is getting close to where I can start at least moving on to other parts without too much worry. Holy Jesus. Hey, Downich. And Latico says, it seems I have more hair in my ears than on my head now. Okay. That's an interesting statement. Where is my... Is this what I use? I think this is what I use. I'm not even sure. I think so. Fuck. Then you try and focus again after taking your glasses off. It's like, ah! Bit of a crutch here. For sure now, right?
be nice to see some colors. This isn't a randomly painted item. This is a replica of a nickel, probably nickel, well, silver, bronze. We'll just say silver, but Albert. Silver and bronze coronet for the barony of Lionsgate in the Kingdom of Ontir. So it is the same-ish, very same-ish, you know, artistic license, but otherwise it's the same-ish as the actual metal one. Just like I did with the Ontir War Crown, I'm going to call it, because that's a cool name. Ontir Combat Crown. Did I already do the top? Am I crazy? But actually, now that I say that, we're about to put some green on here. What happened with my vambrace, honestly, is I lost a splint. Not this last practice, but the practice before that, I lost one of my splints, and my vambrace is free floating. It doesn't connect to my elbow, and so the weight is off. So it's not balanced anymore. So it turns around my arm. It's very weird. Took me a while to figure out that's what was happening because I never, you know, it turns sometimes, but it was turning a lot. Do I need any more white on that? I don't think so. I think I can go olive right away. These are the Vallejo. I love these because the little bottles they come in too, with the little squirt nose. Little squirt nose. There is a link off of this page. There's a link off of my Dark Horse Workshop page to my other channels. It's probably down at the bottom of my main page area or something. It's Magnus Ulfgerson on YouTube with a U. Otherwise, that's correct. There's a U at the front of... Yeah, Ulfgar. Ulfgar, son. And I just posted a video finally for the first time, and I used to post videos on there all the time. That was my first YouTube thing, really, was posting videos on my fighting stuff. But, oops. But now, I stopped for a bit. Was that good? It's alright. No, Leathercraft is perfect. You're like 99% right. Here you go, Yellow. A little tiny bit of color. Man, even with these glasses, I'm like having problems sometimes. Jesus. Are you going to put antlers or some kind of horns on this crown? No, it doesn't have any horns. But honestly, I'm gonna do a crown. So, like, I can't release these as patterns at all because these are specifically for something in the Society for Creative Anachronism. But I'm gonna do a cool, like, I think horned. Now that you say horns, horned and not worked crown. It's gonna be badass. It's on my list. If you want to support the stream, make sure you hit the like button and all that stuff. My spiel. You can do super chats, super stickers. You can gift memberships. You can become a member yourself. You can go over to Patreon and become a free member on Patreon and lurk and then pick up a free pattern. Like there's a free pattern over there right now on Patreon. Make sure you join the Discord channel. Sometimes I release a free pattern there. Or we do we do contests and stuff. It's a lot of fun. This is... I feel like I should go over it with white first, but I'm just going to try to just get in here with this bronze. That's fine. Other than me not being right on target. Whew. It's so little. I need another light as well. It's not bright enough for me here. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Rencraft. Oh, Rencraft. It's always Rencraft. Always Rencraft. Appreciate it. What the hell? And as most people know, if there's donations like Rencraft has done here, the stream stays free. Pretty straightforward. So now it's free again. Alright, where are we at here? Let my fucking eyes come back to life here. Holy shit. Man. That really screws you up. Whoa. Can't even look at it properly anymore. Alright. Let's just leave those up for a second and try and get this edge here. As I block out all the light for myself. It's alright. It's all good. It's all good. Rencraft, thanks. I just need a little foot break here from my perch. I've got perch foot. Are you the gatekeeper?
Oh. Where am I going with this now? Now it's, that's the hardest part of this fucking thing. I think I can move on to something else today, honestly. You guys have any requests? What do we got? We got 10 people in here? Yeah, like 12 people over on YouTube, and then we've got a few on Twitch. You guys have anything you're interested in doing, or should I just motor on? I guess because you're still here, it doesn't really matter. What else could I do? Branch off into... Oh. Could do some carving. Alright. Oh. Ah, Jesus. For now, I'm going to keep painting this. Just going to keep painting it, because why not? And then we'll figure something else out later. Only Zool. Off the edge here? I am. Not that it really is a big deal. I'm easy, you'll be on my TV either way. Alrighty. I'm gonna power through this. This shouldn't take me that long. I know exactly what I'm doing. I've already done one of these, by the way. So, it's been like a week-long process of getting these done. Probably should be doing something else, honestly. Thanks, Kimberly. Engel says, how do we measure things to fit when making pieces unless you have a video for that? A lesson due to movement. How do we measure things to fit? Honestly, I've never complicated it too much. Depends on what you're doing. You know, I'm doing a vambrace for somebody. I take a measurement of their elbow point to wrist. I decide how long I want it to be outside that. Maybe it's a shorter vambrace. I take the widest point of their forearm. I take their wrist size. I make sure it doesn't go over that. Trial and error for my elbows for arms. If I'm doing elbows, I've got kind of like I used to have one size, but now I've got one for if somebody's over a certain forearm size. I know their elbow is going to be gigantic as well, usually. A lot of the time I'll ask for height and weight in my measurements, even if it's for something mundane, just so in case there's some discrepancy, I can jump back. Oh, thank you, you know, I appreciate it. What is that, a little kitty? Or a squirrel, or what is it? Either way, it looks cute. Not many people like mixed metals, so this is cool. I like it. What's happened to this? Is this even the right one? No. You just kind of get an idea for what you need to know for measurements. It's a corgi? Ah, cute. Thanks, Yenilith. You just get the hang of it over time. It's a lot of my stuff. I'm sure other people would have a better understanding. Like if I'm doing a breastplate and backplate, like a cuirass for somebody, I want the front length, which is really shouldn't go too much further past the belly button. So it kind of like, what is it, base of the clavicle or whatever, down to just a little bit past, and maybe an inch past the belly button, so you can bend your waist. I want all the way around the chest with the breath in. I want natural waist, like belly button. I still want hips. I'll take hip measurement. I'll take their height and weight anyways, so I can go, this is a weird measurement if something doesn't add up to me. And then for the back, something like that, I don't even do measurements. The back is generally taller. It's the same around, and then the back is taller. Rencraft's concerned about me eating paint. You know what, Rencraft? I'm almost 48. It's too late for me now, so you know, the damage is done. Many years of eating paint. Usually, not always, but usually I rinse them before I put them in my mouth. I also paint my hands a lot. I used to paint, now that my hands are just destroyed, I used to paint here all the time to remove paint. Because I don't know why I couldn't just dab it on a cloth or something, or paper towel. I definitely don't do that as much anymore. All right. Oh, I need to do this here. Have you ever experimented with attaching metal plates to armor? I've done lots of metal stuff, but not like, I don't know, not a ton, like for film. For film I do that kind of stuff. Just random chaos. The film's got a lot of random chaos. We just want plates on this armor right here. Just punch some holes and rivet it on. I really appreciate all you hardcores hanging out in here, so if you can stay till the end of the stream, might be a little surprise for y'all. You never know.
Actually, there will be. There will be a spread. It'll be glorious.
Alright. Getting there. We're getting there. Yanolith is not planning on leaving. Alright. Sounds good. Like down H, I've got a giant sheet of stainless steel here that this stainless? I know it's probably not stainless, probably mild. That I would love to use on some stuff, but I haven't got around to it. I think it's 18 gauge. Oh, it might be 16. It's pretty beefy. I have this idea that I'm going to make a helmet, like an SCA legal Norse Viking themed helmet. But then whenever I think about doing it, I'm like, I don't have time to make a helmet. I really want to do it. If I get to a certain point where I'm comfortable with like where I'm at for Patreon and like my income, I can start doing stuff like that, but just right now it's not probably the best plan in the world to start making helmets. Nor do I want to make helmets for people, and it's inevitable that you start making something and then people are like, hey, I love your helmets, can you make me one? You know? Using foil on leather? Totally a thing. Awesome. Like, I haven't done much of it. I've done it once. But it's just like heat transferring foils, kind of cool. It was a long time ago. I'd have to... maybe I should do a video on that. Could be fun. Add it to the list of never-ending videos that I don't seem to have enough time to do, as is. You know? Alright. We're going to Greenville. Destination 1. Actually, I think this is supposed to be darker green. Let's see. Where is it? Yeah, it needs to be a little darker. I would totally foil something and then fight in it. That's something I would totally do. Yanolith wants to do the rabbit mask. Nice. You should do you want to do your own rabbit mask, which is even cooler. Instead of my spooky one. My slightly unhinged rabbit. Well, you guys will get to see my new bonus cam, which is this cam, but it can stretch all the way over there now. I don't know why I couldn't figure out how to get it to stretch before. I think I just spent a lot of money on this cable, so it wasn't an issue. It's a 25-foot HDMI cable, and HDMI gets really flaky at longer ranges, so... How did I do that? It doesn't really matter. It's the wrong one. But it's gonna be white anyways, so. Hey James, welcome! The Mad Baker himself. That's pretty cool. That'd be a pretty cool name for like a... It probably already exists, but like a bad guy in a comic, or like... It'd be like it's like a... What was that movie with DiCaprio and oh, is it Gangs of New York that I'm thinking of? The Mad Baker? It's the butcher, right? So somebody named the Mad Baker? Is it like a goon? I don't know. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where I'm going with that. The Mad Baker. Final boss? No, it wouldn't be final boss, but no, it'd be up there. It's time for you to meet the baker. And of course you're fighting the baker in the bake shop. Where he has all of his weapons. How much would it cost to paint it? I just like the name Tuk Tuk. I'm super excited. And seems super... Also, a Tuk Tuk, very appropriate vehicle for the Mad Baker to appear in. These white ones are actually pearls, but that's not, I'm not leaving them just white. I'm just putting white down because I don't want the, I've got this silver that's really almost like pearlescent, like really light, so I'm gonna throw that on there if I can find it. Oh Jesus, one second. Standing up. Whew. What a lovely thing to do. Oh, I got to stand for a little bit? That was awesome. Super exciting. Do I need you here for anything? Really? There's no fine detail work left. Sorry about you. You're just kind of in my way right now. We're just gonna move you. But I'm going to put you towards the main room. Not main room, the sink room. So you're at the ready. Come on. Yeah, I talked to the camera. Give me a break. I also talked to my goalposts when I was a goalie in ice hockey, so I'm pretty used to that kind of stuff, you know? What am I hitting? I'm hitting the crafting button. In craft, if you don't talk to inanimate objects, you're lying. So true. So true. This will probably just look like white to you guys, but it is fairly fancy. Light, light, light. Pearl-ish silver. And then I'll throw some gloss varnish on it, and it'll be great. It'll be great. I need a list of Magnus terms. It'll be great is definitely one of them. What else do I say all the time? What else? It'll be great. There's another one I'm thinking of. I just can't remember what it is that I say. And I'll probably say it, then I'll be like, hey, that was it. I do say might as well a lot, but I don't know if that's a Magnusy term. I got hit in the reproductive zone by an ice hockey puck once, not pleased as I was a photographer. You gotta do a lot of sanding to do your tuk-tuk there, James? Yuck. Oh, you know what I say. Yuck, yuck. No? Nobody? Those look good as I move along through what I need to do. Well, I need to not have my paper towel in my paint. That'd be a good start. What is this weird shit on me? I think this paint is just ancient. It's a little confused at what I'm doing with it. Okay, that is pearlish. A little more here. Metallic's not as yummy. Trust is doing a lotion reminder. I'm in for the lotion reminder for sure. Cynthia is away in Ontario at some horror con, I think. It's a horror convention. Pretty sure it's a horror convention. And now I've got to gloss after these touch-ups. They don't seem as... That would suck to knock over my water glass. I feel like I need to put another layer of this pearl stuff on. Or silver. Oh, hydrate would be good too, but I don't have my water here. I'm gonna have to just have a cherry Coca-Cola. So what we've got to do here is let's draw you right back here to the mess. 8 months, thanks Kenneth. Bring this over to the mess of messes. All right. What I'm going to do with this now is we're going to do a little more pearl. We're going to... I got to touch that up, but other than that... we're going to spray it down pretty soon, or should I do I assemble it first? I think I assembled the last part first. So I got to stitch it together. I'm going to stitch it together and then glue a little bit of these, oh my god, really? I fuck it up right away? These little gem things, I need another green one on the very back where I assemble it, which I've kind of rigged a little amusingly. I can't complete it until it's assembled. I don't know if it was the best decision. Like, I've got these halves. There. I got these halves, and then these get glued on when it joins together on either side, and then sanded. It's a little strange, my decision to do it like this, but it's working out so far. And I could also do some touch-ups here while I'm at it. Should have taken the bunny mask. That would have been a good idea, yeah. I'm obsessing with stuff I don't need to obsess about, really. Closing this. Alright. Oh, there were a couple small things I did with this. I added some... You know, the pearl is good. I don't need any more pearl. I did add some null shade for no real reason to the bottom of the other one. $8 months, Kenneth? 8 months? I wonder who's the longest supporter on here. I'd be curious to figure that out.
Alright. I don't know, this may seem crazy, but I was just like fucking around with water and stuff on the other one and it seemed to work out just fine. Just like a little, it makes the joint, like the join where it meets the bronze, makes it look a little less fakey fake. As long as I do it right. It's hard to really see it, but for me, it's great and silly at the same time. Do the same thing on here. This is just Nuln oil. It's a shade. It's a Warhammer paint shade. Oh, I remembered another thing I have to do before it meets the. Like I even went as far as to like these are flat back, and these are round because that's how they are in the original. So this is flat, and just I don't know what the fucking term, the jewelry term is, but they're flat, and then these are round. I don't know. That's the extent of it. These are flat and these are round. The end. But where's my? There it is.
One year, 3 months, 9 days. Damn. Mounted or set, says Engels. Alright. These pearls do have... Fucking, I got a bit of a mess here going on. I gotta figure out the best way to do this. Without dipping the coronet in paint. Alright. So these do have a little thing on them. That goes around the edge. It's part of their set, I guess. The terminology is escaping me again. Somebody just said it. Is there like is it a cabochon or? You guys can't even see what I'm doing here, probably. Is this even... whatever. Only I will ever know that I did this. Don't put it in the water. Well, it's a lie. You guys will know too, but nobody that looks at it will know. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. Alright, see the little line around the edge on here? That's what I'm doing, because I'm an idiot. But sometimes being an idiot is what makes you you. Unnecessary stuff. The finest of details. And the awkwardest of painting that nobody's going to see us because my big head's in the way. But it's only on these ones because they're half rounds. They're not the spheres like the green ones. DJ Fresh. Oh, Cabochon. There, yeah, I was right. I was in the vicinity, right? That was good. I was in the vicinity. All right. Those little buddies are done. I'm going to double check my bronze near those because it looked like there was some little overpaints and stuff. Do I want to just stand up now? Come here. Come here, you guys. Look at that. Kind of. Oh, thanks for subscribing there, Foxology. Appreciate you. Oh, I need new bronze. That stuff's gross. You know, like, honestly, once I said it, I was like, it's probably that, because I don't know many other terms. Overthinking. Let's leave this stuff alone. Looks fine. Nothing wrong, really that wrong with it. Man, it bugs me a little bit. It's just on the bevel, too. But I know I'm going to overpaint and, yeah. I'm done with that. Magnus hair today? What? Stitch? Is it time to stitch it? I think so. It's stitch. Let me go through the stuff. Oh, lol at Magnus's hair today. Yeah, my hair's fucking amazing. Look at that. See, now I'm like seeing little bits that has to be fixed. You guys can't see it. It's super tiny. I'm not going to switch the camera. It's just right at the front. There. Just a little bronze I needed to put on there. Ignore me. Ignore me. Okay. It is the front. I do need a little more, tiny bit, just a tiny bit more white on the front. Not to be mistaken with just the front. Just at that edge. It's bugging me. It's a bit better, and then just a little bit inside the laurel wreath, and we're good.
good. Looks good. You know, I could fuck around with this forever, really. Alright, where was it? Alright, so what needs to happen here? Look at it, looks fucking good. Doesn't look weird at all. It does look weird, one thing. Alright, I need to stitch it. Then I need to glue on my little half rounds that I was talking about, these stupid little things. Stitch, glue half rounds, sand the half rounds down because they look ridiculous if they're not sanded. Paint the last of the green gems, which is these half rounds become the green gems, and then spray it with a I've got a varnish. Which ones do I have? I got satin. I've got a satin varnish that I'll spray with, and then I'll paint all the gemstones with gloss varnish, and then that's really it. Paint the threads and stuff. Probably can hear me better without the fucking paintbrush in my mouth. Hey, first time chat from Taya, TYA. Hi to you. We're multi-streaming on YouTube and Twitch today. Thanks for stopping in and saying hello. I'm just working my way through this thing. And taking a little second to read what people have to say. Alright, what do I got here? I'm running out of needles, so I keep breaking them. Man, that's bent to shit. I can, you know, I'm not using the paintbrush. I might as well take it out of my mouth. Let's see. That's an excessive amount of thread. I don't need that much thread. Get in there, buddy. You can do it. I believe in you. No? Okay. Then I put that fucking needle down and it disappears, vanishes. Where did I put it? Oh, here it is. Send me something to stock up in my workshop. I don't know. What is the list thing you're talking about? I should make a list thing, I guess. A list thing. What kind of glove do I want to use with this? I'm gonna use this one. My Watson Zero Stealth gloves. Does that mean they're not stealthy? I don't know. Draw this back a little bit. Do I need the paint at all? Not really. Move the paint out of the way. Move my wine. It's a wine glass for water. Probably should get a different glass. Get these out of here so they don't get fucked up. Now I'm going to stitch it inside out and then flip it. And then when I flip it, it'll be glued as well. I know, it's fancy. Super fancy.
Amazon wish list so you could buy you things. Jesus, that's an amazing idea. You know, that's... Damn. I like it. I'm super excited to make my Amazon wish list now. Thank you. It's a great idea. Come on. I don't want to get pliers. If you're interested in my other channels, I have 3 other channels. I have Magnus Ulfgarson, which is my SCA fighting channel, which I just started putting videos back up on. I took a little break because I was the video guy for quite a while. And because I was dragging, when I used to do it, I used to take my big Canon 80D DSLR out there, and then I transfer all the stuff over to my hard drive, and then I edit it. Now I just film it with my phone. And that's it. So it's easy. So I just posted my last fight practice video on there. Prime, that's a good one. That's a good idea. Man, why am I fucking having breathing problems? Come on. Let's go. What else? Oh yes, I've also got my. Currently, it's called the Magni. I changed it from Dark Horse Tavern. People are gonna be upset, I know, but I'm just trying to get more of a personalized me kind of gaming channel going. I'll probably change it to just like the Magnus or Magnus something, just to stay on brand. Or I could even be Magnus at the Dark Horse Tavern. I don't know. And then I've got Dark Horse ASMR channel, which I haven't posted on in 5 years. I'm about to do a, I did some Marvel role plays on it, where I was like a shield doctor, which is kind of funny. So I didn't think I would ever do another video on that channel, but because it's been 5 years, more than five and a half years, and in the Marvel Universe, the blip took about that long, I'm going to do a video in the next month or so of me coming back from the blip, and I was like hardcore role-playing it because I did it real time. I thought it was funny. Anyways. I've got Prime. I am a Primaroo for sure. Primaroo? I don't even know what that means. Oh, you're gonna be at Ontario Westward? Nice. I'm hoping to be able to make it. We'll see. I'm pretty broke right now. I am. Oops. I'm not very good with money, and I'm currently paying the price. But I'm figuring stuff out. It's allowing me to finally figure out my shit, so. Instead of just winging it constantly. You know? Because I fly by the seat of my pants better than anybody I know. Come on, buddy. Let's get in there. Alright. So that's stitched. We don't need gloves anymore. I got some wood glue. Seems silly, but it's kind of, I don't know, it seemed a little bit more flexible than I thought it was, and it bonds pretty nicely. And my other glue right now sucks, and I didn't feel like going to the store. So I'm using wood glue. But I'm going to wood glue this seam, and then we're going to open it up, or yeah, kind of close it by opening it. You'll see.
This is just extra crap for the hell of it. I know, you're like, what's going on? Alright. Where is my... Took all that care with making sure I didn't knock that little circle off, and I can't find the other one. Aha! Here you are. Oh, I got multiples. Look at that. See, they're bigger. I'm gonna use them. Right. Later, Down H, thanks for stopping in. Little preemptive lotioning. Okay, so we got this glue in. We got this. Let this glue set a little bit. Is there anything else I can do while it sets? Not really. I can't really. Not a lot I can do while it sets. For this project. CA glue activator isn't that only for crazy glue, or is it for just any glue? Like the spray, right? Little. I feel like I need to show you guys something, but I've forgotten what it was. I'm gonna show you Amy's quiver again, though most of you probably saw it last stream. This is like an ANS project for the Society for Creative Anachronism. It's an arts and science project that Amy Dolphin did. It is a 16th or 17th century, I can't remember, maybe both, Ottoman Empire quiver. It's very cool. And so she entered it into the ANS competition. It looks awesome, did all the art. The line work on this is hilarious, like all the little tiny lines. But I bought it off her, not the quiver, the pattern and art. So I'm just currently getting the pattern and art all ready to go. If people are interested in like a super more historical, like Ottoman Turkish quiver. It's gonna be on Patreon soon and on my website soon. So it's pretty badass. Where are we at? 214. We're rolling along good. As I wait for we're waiting for glue to dry, paint to dry.
What time did I start the stream at? 12:30? I think so. Well, I'm doubling down on my lotion. Usually I'm just starting to get around to streaming right about now. Watch us have a big uptick of people who are like, what the hell? This is already going? The stream was mainly early today because I need to make sure I'm home for the hockey game. Because I am not missing that hockey game. We're almost at 2 hours. Cool. I don't have to worry too much about being like, bye-bye. But, let's see. Oh, hey, I can... The only thing I need to figure out is if we go to... I was working on this today. Oh, that didn't work very well, did it? 1 second. Where did that not work? Actually, I think it did work. It's just the lens was wrong. One sec. Aha. So, I need to figure out how to get audio in there a little easier. I don't know what's going on with my audio. I was looking at it earlier, but I've got my my paint room camera now, so which is also the camera that's like my B cam here for the close-ups and stuff, but at least it can stretch over into that other room now, which is nice. And I should probably clean it up. Any other groups streams planned? Yeah, Tuesday. I'll be doing a Tuesday stream again, I hope. I am gonna keep working on this till it's done. What's the DJ Fresh is asking me what my favorite thing I've made with leather is. It's probably that new pseudo armor that I've been working on. My Thor Ragnarok thing was my favorite thing for a bit. See, this is where it is now. That's a problem that I don't have that camera over here. I can just drag stuff over here. Getting there. One of my favorite things. Oh, with Mr. Chaos or chin straps. Chin strap? Oh, Ryan. That's funny. Yeah, that's probably, you know, one of my favorite things. One of my most recent things. I really like the quiver. My first quiver I did, which I sold. Somebody's got it somewhere now. I've eventually sold it. Yeah. Some of the Warcraft stuff was cool when I worked on the Warcraft movie. Oh, I got this bag I really like that I never used. I should probably just give it away or sell it or something. I really like this bag I did. Bag and art. Pretty cool, pretty cool. The Coke bag. A bag that will live in infamy. And I want to start working on this right now, but it's just not ready. Make sure this isn't gluing to it. Good. The crown, I should say. Oh, the crown that I did! I might as well, like, you know, be mildly entertaining here. I'm gonna show you some stuff, just cause. Just cause. Oh, I should I'm dumb. I just figured something out. Does that even work? No, it doesn't work how I want it to work. I gotta do a, I wish these worked a little better. Like, I don't know why that doesn't integrate a little smarter. Let me check the properties on it. Alright. Bear with me, just doing some stuff. I was really happy with this crown. It's not my, like, it's my take on somebody else's, like, original metal crown. Just like I'm doing here, but this one was a lot of work. A lot of work. Yeah. What have I done recently that I really liked? Hey, look at all of the me's. This was fun to make this thing. Is there any more pictures of it? Yeah. I should do something like this as a pattern. It's not very difficult. Whip it together. Like, what do they care? Really, I probably have it here somewhere. The pattern. Some of that was AI shit. I never got around to building. I was like, I'm gonna build AI art stuff. Haven't been able to do that yet. Good afternoon from Farmington, Missouri? Is that what that is? I don't know my MOs. So Tandy does now have the gray leather dye and EcoFlow water stain. Does it? Have you tried it? Does it actually dye the leather gray nicely? That's the question. We're working on these coronets, Michael. It's just gluing. Just gluing. Oh, you know what I can do? I can start playing with the stuff that doesn't have glue on it. Like the back doesn't have any glue. Hey, stay balanced. Why don't you just stay right there? Boop-a-doop. There. Then I can just take my layered Dawnbreaker. Montana. See, I don't even know. What's Missouri then? I? It's not Missouri. There you go. That makes more sense. Just use your words, and it'll all make sense after you've used them. What, did I miss some holes? Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. That's funny. Well. Mo's. MO is Missouri? I'm so confused. So, well, yeah, what's Montana then? Mon? Fucking Angles out here throwing down incorrect information. MT, okay. I'm not worried about those stupid tiny little holes. Be alright. Can I go for broke on this right now? I probably shouldn't, but I really want to. I'm going to. We'll just see what happens. We'll see what happens. Good enough. Good enough is what I have to say. It is still like gluing here. I'm rushing it a bit, but I'm gonna put some wood glue on the whole thing to try and like, oh, why is it still on that? To try and just help it set, be a little smoother too. Anybody have any better ideas for a coating to put over this that would, because this dries hard-ish and it's pretty smooth. So that was one of my first ideas for just like something that I can use to quickly coat my little gemstones and keep them together, obviously, because they're a little weird. I'm gonna rinse this knot in the in the paint area. Be right back. Reading. E6000. I have some E6000. E6000 fucking... as a coat? Something to coat with? Really? I just find E6000, like, if it's the same thing, stuff I'm thinking of, it's just a disaster to work with. Yeah. Hey, Foxy Owl. How are you doing? E6000. I just find it's like, you open it, and you're automatically fighting with it. Just make sure you don't get it all over everything. Cindy uses this. Cynthia uses this stuff. I use it. What is Michael says? Gloss varnish by Master's Touch. I've got some gloss varnish. Which one is it? Is it here? I've got some just like gloss varnish, acrylic resin that I use, but it's really thin, you know. E6000 assimilates everything near it in my shop. It's so true. Now there's it's a lot of waiting game going on with this freaking Coronet right now. Sorry, guys. Where's my... This is the first time in a long time that Twitch and YouTube have had the same number of viewers. Weird. Well, that just changed. Never mind. It was for a bit, though. the nap time stream. Is that what it is? Because of all the waiting. What time is it? 2:36. It's been 2 hours. What do I have left to do on this thing? I'm gonna paint that like the other ones. I don't want to like keep you guys glued here for me snoring on stream. You know? I can just rock this out real quick and then go get some beers and watch the hockey game. Hey, McEwen, how you doing? Getting it done. Getting it done. At work as usual on a Friday? Oh yeah. Do you have Mod Podge? No, I don't. I should get some Warbler. Chinstrap Ryan. In the house. Yeah, we just hit 2 hours. Oh, sorry, I missed you there, Bluebird. How you doing? We're probably wrapping up soon here. There has been a fair bit of, hey, Morpho. You know, I'll stick around if people want me to stick around for a little bit here. I don't mind. It's just my stream has been kind of boring today because of the amount of painting. Because I did a lot of, like, I think I did this for an hour. That was an hour of my time. And now we're just assembling and finishing this up, you know? So. Getting the last little bits done. We're waiting for some glue to dry, actually. I'm waiting for glue to dry. Did you see the other crown I showed? Foxy? I'll have to show Foxy this other crown. Turned out pretty good. I used EcoFlow when it first came out and I didn't like it and I haven't touched it since, so I should probably check it out again. DJ Fresh says, anyone ever added a thin layer of UV resin or even regular to leather for sealing it, adding like a clear coat? UV resin. I have not done that. Now, that crown I just showed, it's my interpretation of a crown that already exists, so all that kind of art stuff it's not, I wouldn't call it my art, it's my my slight interpretation of it. Because I was trying to copy it, literally, because it's an actual bronze and silver crown, and so I was trying to copy it as close as I could. From 15 feet, you probably can't tell the difference, but as soon as you get close, you can tell the difference right away. Alright, where are we at with this? That's, okay, so that glue dried. Last time I did it, I added a little extra glue. One more coat of wood glue, because why not? Who doesn't love wood glue? I'm gonna rinse the brush again so it doesn't become a garbage brush. And I'm gonna go over here for a second. You guys can watch me organize this garbage heap. It's a lovely mess. Exciting. Exciting. What can I say? Bluebird's about to wax harden those van braces and elbows that I was posting about on the Discord chat. Would a heat gun work in keeping it soft so as to attach the buckles after dipping? Now, what I used to do was attach the buckles as fast as humanly possible. That's what I would do. I wouldn't use dome head rivets because they're a little more annoying. Though now I could probably do it. Wear gloves. I could probably do it, wear gloves, and as long as everything's prepped and ready to go, I could probably get it together fast enough. But that said, now if you're using rapid rivets, easy. You can pull it as long as you're doing it as hot as me. You could easily pull it, put them on, and probably form it. You can also certainly take a heat gun to it and eventually get everything to bend into place. That is an option. But I didn't. I just made it as quickly as possible and formed it. Just reading a bit. Michael spent his 57th birthday last week teaching myself how to crochet one-handed. I was afraid my wife was tired of receiving leather items all the time as presents. Alright, where we at? Where we at here? Do I need paint? Well, I will need paint eventually. I'm at wiping glue onto myself. Is that where we're at? Nice. Hey, Ethan, why does your foot hurt? What did I miss? Yeah, depends on the temperature of your room as well, I guess. If you got a warm room, it's gonna stay a little longer. Just be set up and ready to rock if you're gonna try and do it. I honestly did it like that without issue for a long time. I used copper rivets with flat back, like the belt rivets, so I could just easily, because they're tapered at the tip, I could easily put the burrs over them on the top side, mash everything down really fast. Now I've got to like fuck around a lot, right? With those dome head rivets. But if you're using just leather rivet, like rapid rivets, well, that's easy. Just be quick with it, you'll be fine. As long as you look at it ahead of time, make sure everything is going to be the right size, and know what you're doing, should be good. My hands are looking gross, but not as gross as they've been in the past. Where are we at? We're kind of lingering here, honestly. I'm going to... Whoops, where's that thing? If you're interested in helping support this stream, this tiny little stream, you can become a member of the YouTube channel, or you can become a Twitch subscriber. You can do super chats on YouTube, super stickers, like the stream. You can head on over to Patreon, get your free pattern. Is it Patreon? Yeah, there's a free pattern on Patreon this month. You can type !Patreon in the Discord, in the chat for the Patreon link, or you can type !Discord to join the Discord, where I released a free pattern last month that you might have missed out on. So that's come and gone. Too bad for you. And this stream is ad-free on YouTube because of donations. Leathercraft did a lovely little donation today, like they do almost every single time. So continues to be ad-free. So hopefully that keeps going, because I like that way of doing it. Yeah, he's in Kelowna. Levi's been in Kelowna for years. What do we got for viewers? 16. Please tell me that Patreon link works. Trust. There's no links working today over there. Let me just go over here and see if I can fix it right away. Oh, it's working. There's just not a Patreon command? Oh my god. How do I miss this kind of stuff? Ridiculous. Yeah, join Patreon, join Discord, all that jazz. I'm going to be streaming Tuesdays and Fridays. Hopefully, that's kind of what seems to be the plan. I started a little earlier today, and the stream kind of was boring, honestly, because I was painting for most of it. But we're going to get some armor built. I'm finalizing the Tasettes for this. We're going to build that over the next, probably Tuesday. I'm going to start do the Tacet stream where I build this out more. I should say more. I've got the pieces before I do the final for the video with the carving on it. Yeah, there's no Patreon. Like, how is it? What am I? Chat bots. Weird. I'm looking at it now. Custom commands. There's no Patreon. Somebody in the Discord messaged me that there's no Patreon. Like, how is that? How are we just getting to the Patreon command after all this time? After a couple of years, we're just getting to the Patreon command. Give me a break. It's fucking ridiculous. Anyways. See where we're at with this damn thing. If I can dive into it yet, I'm just lingering. The glue's still fucking drying. Yeah. Could I heat gun it? Will that help it? No idea, but I'm gonna try. Because I kind of want to just keep doing this. There's no reason to stop. Well, I have to do it. Not. I kind of want to keep doing it. I can't leave until it's done. Is what I should have said. As long as it doesn't start to bubble, we're good. That's what I hear. Holy, 1200 Fahrenheit? Let's fucking turn that shit down. Where'd my hand go? But does CA glue activator work on wood glue? Because it doesn't help me if I don't have the right glue. Oh, I'm glad you like that, Bluebird. Bluebird said it. It's crazy difference between hardness of the paraffin B versus just paraffin. Oh, it works on that. Well, what do you know? What do I know? I should say. CA activator. All right. You know what? Look how many people we got in here. Man, we've had the same number until... I'm just gonna keep going. It's still early. Still drying. Still drying. We got 1 hour left. Yeah. I gotta do the mad dash. Alright. I keep flip-flopping on whether to end the stream. I'm gonna end it because I need to do a mad dash to the end and I can't, like... I gotta get out of here. In 45 minutes, that's gotta be done. But, because it's a magical world if I've already done this, here's the finished one. Here's the finished first one. Which is much like the other one. Just a little bit of sizing difference. Back's all done up. Like, we're not, you know, it's all glossed out. It's got a little bit of a sheen going on. Woohoo! Gotta do a little touch up, but otherwise I'm good. So, that's it. Thank you for watching. I'm going to try and raid. It never really works because raiding seems to suck on YouTube, and on Twitch it's hit and miss. But I gotta go. I gotta lock myself into finishing this so I can get out of here and watch the game. Love you guys. Thanks for stopping in. I know this stream was not exactly the most exciting in the world, but next one will be great. So tune in for Tuesday, which will be more Tacet stuff. Finish off the Tacet belt, get that going, and yeah, see what the rest of the week brings. Thank you for all the support. Love you guys. And wait around for possible rating. We will see how that goes.